Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of season 2 of the Achieve and Leave series. After, of course, our season at Chelsea, season 1, things have started well here at Atletico Madrid in season 2. We're currently top of the table after the month of September. Griezmann has finally started scoring goals for me as well. Aguero certainly hit the ground running back in Spain. And we're doing well in all other competitions as well. We've just beaten Sevilla in the first leg of our Copa de España or Copa del Rey tie, and we're also going very well in the Champions League as well, currently top of our group. We'll be playing Sevilla again in the league today, following that up with a game against PSV in the Champions League, and then I'll play Valencia as the third played game of the episode, with a couple of international friendlies in between now and then. I have been able to now take on board your advice or your vote from a few episodes ago, where you asked me, or where I asked you, more to the point, whether I should or should not take the England manager's job. Because I was recording ahead, I preemptively accepted, and I just checked the vote before recording, and it's like 80 to 20% in favour of yes taking the England job. So I'm England manager, and we're there to stay until at least after Euro 2020. Whether we're still at England for World Cup 2022 or we've changed nations, we shall wait and see and vote, and you guys will have a say in a vote at the appropriate time. But we'll start with the game here against Sevilla. Real Madrid haven't started the league season that well at all. They're currently in 5th, as you could see there, briefly. A training injury. Hopefully that's not too bad. Frishalko's out for 3 days. That's okay. We'll have a quick look through the youth squads to see if we've got anyone there. 77 to 94. Okay, I will sign you. 73 to 91. Alright, I will sign you. 79 to 94. Alright, I'll sign you. 71 to 91. We'll give that a little bit longer. One more month. 65 to 89. We'll say no to you. 73 to 94 bodes well. He's 15, so his rating is going to be quite low at present, which is why his valuation is only 60k. But he could potentially get to the mid-80s maybe. We'll wait and see with Joel White. Wait and see what he looks like after a couple more months. That's a certain no. 37 to 51 at 15. Jeeps. 46 to 64 at his absolute best. 63 at his absolute best, and 66. They're going nowhere. But we'll see what happens with regards to these Japanese guys. 15 years of age. Don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say no. 67 to 83. 6'6". Okay, we'll give him a go. 6'2". He's valued a little bit higher. We'll see what he looks like. I can always just release him later on. We'll give you a little bit more time. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. And that is a probable no, but we'll wait and see. Again, 6'6", presuming he'll be a centre-back as well, actually. And then in Saudi Arabia, 75 to 91 for Anwar Abu Essa. I'll say yes to that. 75 to 94 as a left-back for Bahir Al-Said. We'll say yes to that. 76 to 94 for the 15-year-old Qasim Al-Dosari. We'll say yes to him. 69 to 93 at 17. I'm going to say we'll give you another month just to be sure. That's a no. That's probably a no as well. And a no, and a no, and 61. No, certainly not, I'm afraid. Sorry, pal. Right, as we were mentioning, Real Madrid not had the best of starts to the season. Currently in 5th on 19 points, 7 points behind us. They've only lost one game, though. They've only lost one game. So, you know, they're not doing too badly. They've only lost one more than we have, as have Valencia and Barcelona. So, it's still going to be a long slog till the title finale at the end of the season. But fingers crossed we should be there or thereabouts when the time comes. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too, so you don't miss out on any further content. Let's jump in and play Sevilla, see if we can't beat them twice in 4 days. I'm having to skip the pre-game graphics at the minute because I keep getting copyright strikes on YouTube from La Liga. So I'll do the showing you their lineup this way for the time being until I can get the issues sorted. They're playing 3-5-2 again. Muriel starts this time rather than coming off the bench. Sarabia is on the right. Amadou in midfield rather than defence this time as Carricho comes in at centre-back, as does Gomez. Other than that, I believe it's pretty similar to the side we just played, but my side, as you can see, is slightly rotated. Correa in, Balotelli, Rodri, Johnny in as well. Arias, obviously, for the injured Shime Vasalko. We are joint top goal scorers in the league with 22, along with Valencia and Barcelona. All three of us on 22 goals. So we are scoring well. That's 22 goals in 10 La Liga games for all of us. So an average of 2.2 per game. Whether we'll need 2 at least to maintain that average in this game, I'm not sure. We did just beat them by a 1-0, Sevilla. Says Rico denies Saul the opportunity to give us a very early goal there. We could yet create something. Balotelli around the corner to Griezmann. Good footwork. I've changed Griezmann's in-game tactics or in-game instructions as well, as per your suggestions. I've changed him to a false 9 with regards to the instructions. Still playing a 4-4-2, but he has the false 9 instruction now, which is what you guys in the comments have told me to do to try and get the best out of him. So we shall see if that works. Balotelli over the top looking for Thomas Lemar. Wings it down well. Drill it into the middle. There's Griezmann. That was a shot. Or at least I tried to shoot. That may well have just been a very horrid first touch, but either way, it's a goal kick. Van Aken with a throw. Trying to intercept there, but Vasquez does get the cross in. Sorry, it was Vasquez on the end of the cross. Really nicely done by Sevilla there. That was unlucky not to go 1-0 up. If they'd have headed that anywhere other than where they did, I'm pretty sure that Oblak, even though he's 91 rated, wouldn't have gotten to it. Lovely run by Thomas Lemar. Question is, can we find Balotelli in the middle? Oh, Mario's unlucky. Is that going to go in? It's not. Angel Correa can't turn it home. Just tried to guide it around the corner there, Mario Balotelli, and he's desperately unlucky not to have found that bottom corner. Really, really good effort from him, but the post and out, and then the rebound wasn't able to be scrambled home. Keep Franco Vasquez off his left foot if we can. Balotelli's actually tracking back in defence. We'll look to send Antoine Griezmann away. Thomas Lemar is there inside. Balotelli's made a good run. Oh, we found him well, and he's not to be denied this time. Atleti 1, Sevilla 0 in the 30th minute. Get in. The corner there to Godin. Forward to Johnny. Get that around the corner to Lemar. It's beautifully done. Just going to delay a little bit to hope that Griezmann can get forward to that. Well, Mario will say thank you very much. That's really not what I intended to do at all. But Mario Balotelli gives us a 2-0 lead. Lemar was looking for Griezmann. I tried to get there. The defender just knocked it. Balotelli gets it under control, then just thumps it home. Almost through the keeper. Oh, just underneath his arm. It's hard for Cesar Rico at such close range. We'll take it though, thank you very much. 2-0 up just before half-time. Mario Balotelli certainly putting in a claim to be in the starting 11, although I'm sure Sergio Aguero would have something to say about that. Nolito into the middle. Or Simeone with a header. Oblak's positioning is on point. That's a couple of times now they've created good headed opportunities, Sevilla. Gomez is trying to close down Balotelli here, but he's determined to get a hat-trick. Oh, he struck that very well indeed. What a clean strike that flew towards goal. Sergio Rico did well to bat that away. I didn't envisage the shot going that well when I played it. Rodri will look for Angel Correa. Oh, I was going to try and get that to Griezmann, but couldn't quite. Can Lemar win this header, or is it going to be 2-0 at half-time? It might be 3. Oh, it still might be 3. Mario Balotelli. Rodri. I don't know whether he's right or left-footed, but he struck it well enough on his right. And there is, apparently, time for the corner. We'll put it towards the near post. Griezmann's there. It's back out. We keep that in. We can. Lemar lofts it back into the middle. And that'll be cleared away in 2-0 at half-time. Yeah, with a long ball forward, but Rodri will easily pick it off. Balotelli to Griezmann. Go on, Mario. If I can get Mario Balotelli a hat-trick. Oh, a hat-trick. I'll be delighted. And I may have taken that too far. I didn't, but Sergio Rico makes the save. Mario Balotelli, oh so close to a third goal. Oh, cleared off the line. We very nearly did have a third goal. I just held my breath there to see what was going to happen. Lemar will cross that early with the outside of his foot. It's going to be cleared away, though. Lemar looking for promise. Not sure whether he was onside or not. Apparently he was. Rodri heads away. Good defensive work from him. Angel Correa can't get to that first. Kier will find Amadou. Okay. Cheers, then. Carrito into Muriel. Had options. One of which was Simeone. It's a lovely ball through to Van Aken. They've pulled one back, Sevilla. They're not out of it yet. That was a really nicely worked move. Similar to Balotelli's goal, Balotelli's first goal, where ball played through as he breaks beyond the defensive line. Really nice move by Sevilla. So the movement's great. He just sprints in between that gap. And then, oh, Oblak's perhaps unlucky not to have kept that out. Did get a big, strong palm to it. I thought it just flown in the top corner. Oh, perhaps should have done better there, Jan. I'll let you guys be the judging factor on that. But he almost looks as if he pulled his hand away at the last minute there. 2-1 Sevilla, half an hour to go. Game on. Come on for Balotelli. Unfortunately, it's going to be no hat-trick for Mario. Uriel around the corner to Sarabia. Nice interception, but it will come back to Sarabia here. Johnny having to track back again. Gets a good foot in, and Vitolo should get to that first. He's come off the bench here. Saul will look for Angel Correa, who switches off there, and Quincy Promise races in and steals the ball away. Now we might be in trouble. In here to Van Aken. Scored a good goal earlier on. He's turned well. Again, positionally, Oblak exactly where he needed to be. I've taken Mario Balotelli off and brought Diego Costa on to try and force things a little bit more physically up top. Mario did superbly, though, to get his 2 goals, but no hat-trick for him on this occasion, unfortunately. Vasquez out to Promise. Can't tuck too narrow with Arias because Amadou's pushed out wide. Not sure if they've changed formation, if they've still got the 3 at the back here, Sevilla, but they're certainly pushing a lot of bodies forward. Gomez with the switch. Carricho plays it first time. Looks picked off by Saul. Looks quickly for Diego, who is found well. Griezmann's not quite going to have the pace to cover that distance before Carricho gets to it. And Sevilla, oh, how's he gotten past Johnny there? Sevilla still come forward. Thankfully, it's a poor pass. Why Goodin chested that, I'm not sure. But Diego knocks it back to Rodri. We could go for the counter. With the ball in their half, you'd certainly like to think that they won't be getting an equaliser, although they have just gotten it back. But the referee should do me a favour and has done. Tough game that against Sevilla. The game yesterday in the Cup was difficult. And the game today, or the game in the last episode in the Cup was difficult. And the game today against Sevilla in the league was more so, actually. And they scored this time around. But luckily we scored 1 more than them. So that's fine. 1-0 in the Cup, 2-1 in the league. Transfer offer shown for Tony Moya. We shall accept that. And up next, I believe, was Real Sociedad. Oh, it's PSV in the Champions League. Confirmation as we head into the game against PSV that Roma have signed Vitolo, and that deal will go through on the 1st of January. So 15.5 million will be added to our budget once we get to the transfer window. Budget currently sits at about 30 million, but that will obviously drastically increase thanks to that sale, with a couple of other sales that are yet to go through on the 1st of January as well. So I'm really positive about what we can do with the transfer window with regards to a real quality wing-back. Luca Hernandez with a throw. There's Thomas. Turns well, and there's Koke. Out wide to Shime Vasalko, back from injury. Aguero's there, looking for Gelson Martins, and we have a 1-0 lead early doors. The 7th minute. A win in this game will guarantee us top spot in the group, even with 2 games to go. We're currently 3 points ahead of PSV, who are in 3rd on 4. And if we beat them here, obviously we'll go 6 points clear with 2 games to go. Inter are in 2nd. So PSV can catch us on points, but we would be finishing ahead of them on the head-to-head because we've beaten them once already. No, actually, we drew, I think, 2-2 in the first game. But if we beat them in this, we'll go 6 points clear, and then the head-to-head rule will go in our favour. So a win here will guarantee qualification through to the knockouts. Not necessarily the top spot yet, because Inter are yet to play us. Chelsea Martin's short. Nice overlapping run from Shime Vasalko. Diego Costa's there waiting for it. Good touch. The effort's decent, but it's blocked well. Get to that first with Luca Hernandez. We'll try and build again. Gelson Martins will look for Thomas. Movement on the left-hand side. That will just reach Luca Hernandez. Lovely run by Aguero, but well cut out by Michele, the centre-back. Win that, please, Shime, or not. Actually, he might be in trouble here. Kamenchik around the corner. Oh, and there's the through ball. He's had to go backwards. Guti. Oh, Shell Felix gets it back to Guti. Here's Kamenchik. Oh, Kamenchik again. And into Pereiro. And twice. And PSV are level. Pereiro make it 1-1 in the 22nd minute. Good move from them. Perhaps automatic qualification after this game might not be assured. Gelson Martins to Vasalko. There's Koke looking to get away. Nicely finds Thomas. Thomas to Sergio Aguero, who's turned brilliantly to get away from the defenders, but flashes his shot past the post. Really good footwork from Sergio. Just tried to catch the keeper off guard by taking it early, but a whisker wide. Costa. Aguero. Vitolo will keep that run going. We've looked for him well. Loft it into the middle. Looking for Diego. No, that was not what I wanted. João Felix. Nice interception by Visalco. Gelson Martins. I was hoping he was going to go again there, Gelson, but he didn't. Thomas ducks past the defender well. We'll get that to Aguero. Now, can he turn past the defender? Yes, he can. And he'll play Vitolo in too. I'm not sure I got the angle for this shot. I'll try it. Oh, Vitolo tucks it away beautifully. A goal early on in the first half. A goal early on in the second. Vitolo. Leaving us, of course. Just confirmed that he's going to go to Roma. But that was very well tucked away. I thought I'd done too much. When I turned his side just there, and then again, I thought, oh, two defenders in the way. That'll never go in. But it did. Okay. Down the line there to Gelson Martins. There is space for Diego if we can find him, which we've done well. Oh, but he can't hold it up properly, Diego. Now we're on the counter-attack. Well, they're on the counter-attack, on the defensive. Vitolo looking for Diego again. Aguero, can we get there first? We can. Gelson Martins, well blocked. Get it back into the middle. Aguero, maybe no. Cleared away. A throw late on in the half. In their territory. But will waste the minutes remaining. That's us qualified for the knockout stages. Dinamo Zagreb and Inter still to play in the group stage, but thanks to the head-to-head rule and PSV being the side that are now 6 points behind us with 2 games to go. Wow, Zagreb beat Inter 2-0. That brings them right back into the hunt. We'll be on 10, Inter on 6, PSV on 4, and Zagreb now on 3. So that brings them right back into the hunt. That's going to be really interesting, actually. Oh, squad submission day for England. I don't care about the friendlies. Go away. Right. Real Sociedad coming up next. We'll simulate that one, of course. The next game we play is going to be against current second-place Valencia. Although we have the international break in between now and then. But hopefully we can head into that international break with a decent performance and a decent scoreline against Real Sociedad away from home. David Moyes wasn't able to sort Real Sociedad out. And hopefully we can put one over on them on this occasion. Although nothing has happened in 40 minutes. Nothing happened at all in the entirety of the first half. And then Gelson Martins pops up with a goal in the 51st to give us a 1-0 lead. And I'd be delighted if that is the only thing that happens between now and the end. Some substitutions maybe. Cedric for Navas. Busalco gets a yellow card. And 3 points. Thank you very much. That was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? That was very straightforward, in fact. Right, international break now, I believe. And then we'll be back for the game against Valencia. I'll show you the results. Or tell you the results from Slovenia and France. But there's no point actually going through and simming them with you because no one cares about international friendlies. Right, Valencia have Neto in goal. Danny Rose at left back. Paulista and Murillo at centre backs with Patini at right back. Guedes, Kondogbia, Parejo and Daniel Vass at right mid with Kevin Gamero and Mario Gomez. I presume Mario Gomez might be Moy Gomez actually. I'll quickly double check. With Mario Gomez? Oh, Maxi Gomez up top alongside the my brain's just alongside Kevin Gamero. My brain just completely died. Gamero obviously used to be at Atletico Madrid, so playing against his former team here. We'll see if we can get the better of him. Gamero to Visalco. Inside to Seoul. This is a really important tie as it happens at the top of the table. A win here could see us really extend a good solid gap over Valencia, who I guess wouldn't be expected to last the full season with their form, but still. Oh, but still they're a very good side and they clearly started the season really well. So far they've been better than Barcelona and Real Madrid, so we really can't take them for granted. Griezmann, though, very close to giving us another early goal. We are certainly now the league's top goal scorers, but it doesn't mean we can't afford to take the foot off the gas defensively. Okay, out wide to Visalco. Good header by Jimenez. Koke around the corner to Griezmann. Lamar's made the run, but Aguero's there, and I'm always going to choose Sergio Aguero over Thomas Lemar. when it comes to having a shot on goal, albeit Lamar still a decent player who's actually growing well this season too. He's up to 86 rated now. And so, can I find Aguero? I can't. And Kadobi will get it forward there to Kevin Gamero. And the counter-attack is on for Valencia. And Gamero's got a bit of pace in those legs. I don't know how fast Maxi Gomez is, but his shot's decent. Oblak with a comfortable enough save, though. His positioning makes a big difference, Jan Oblak. He's absolutely brilliant at being in the right place at the right time. Kind of similar to Petr Cech in his prime. Not Petr Cech as he's retiring. But he's just been superb so far this season. He's certainly the reason why we are where we are. In those early games where we were not scoring goals, but sneaking 1-0 victories, I certainly had to rely on him to keep me in it. And he's doing the same here, although that's going to go straight into the side netting. 31 minutes played, it's 0-0. Martins with the throw back to Basalco. There's Koke. I will go short there and then quickly look for Griezmann. Oh, nearly through the gap looking for Lamar. It's been a really difficult half, this. Two of the highest scoring sides in La Liga so far this season. So, of course, we're playing out a 0-0 so far in the first half. Unless we can score on the counter here. Which we might do, actually. Oh, if Aguero... Sorry. Yeah, it was Aguero. If Aguero's first touch had been better, might have been able to play Gelson Martins around the corner there. Condobia can't do anything. It's 0-0 at half-time. First versus second. And so far, ball draw. Guedes. Oh, Gelson Martins literally just runs up and runs off. Sometimes he's just too quick for anyone to deal with. Oh, Aguero, you just drifted offside there. Griezmann. Oh, Lamar's offside as well. We'll hit that early. Decent finish. Ball in the back of the net, but unfortunately, no goal. Hernandez will throw into Lamar. Around the corner there to Saul. I'll drill that into Sergio Aguero. And around the outside here, Gelson Martins at pace. Deal with that pace. Oh, they have done. Deal with that pace. They haven't done. 57th minute. We have a breakthrough. Yes. Extending the lead potentially at the top of the La Liga table. Having a great season here at Atletico. Hopefully we can win multiple trophies. He did well to deal with it there, Danny Rose, to get the initial block on it, but it fell straight back to Gelson, and he punished them. 1-0. Soler. Nice tackle by Luca Hernandez, but it drops back to Carlos Soler. Parejo to Maxi Gomez, looking for Gamero. He's in behind now. Jerome Boateng trying to close him down, forces him into the pass. Soler, it's a good turn. It's a decent delivery, but Jose Maria Jimenez underneath it, and Sergio Aguero tracking back to make the defensive clearance. Lovely take by Jimenez. Or by Griezmann even. Thomas Lemar racing down the left-hand side. Catches him on the counter-attack from their own chance. Into the middle. Griezmann. Comfortable for Neto at his near post. I'm going to make a couple of changes. Sergio Aguero is starting to flag a little bit. So we'll bring on Mario Balotelli in his place. And let's bring on Thomas for Saul. See if we can't firm up in the middle and hold on to this 1-0 lead. And then maybe Mario can help us extend it. Back to Balotelli. To Martins, into the middle. Griezmann surely this time, yes. The header makes it 2. That's going to be victory for us in the battle between first and second. I could have shot there with Gelson Martins, to be fair. And Griezmann has missed a close-range header earlier on in this game. But this time, right in front of the keeper. Oh, he headed it kind of straight at him. Always awkward for the keeper. He's waiting to go either way. And then when he has to bring his arms up there, sometimes from close range like that, he just can't quite do it in time. 2-0, that's going to be victory for us, I'd like to think, at this stage in La Liga. We'll see what that does for the league table at the end of the episode. Hernandez. There's Thomas. Balotelli. Over the top. Oh, hit it first time. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Oh, he saved it. Brilliant volley from Gelson Martins. Was it on target? I think it might well have... Oh, it might well have been. What a save by Neto. Wow. Lamar with the delivery. Balotelli underneath it. We have our third. Why always him? Mario Balotelli makes it Atleti 3, Valencia 0. We are by far the strongest side in this division right now. Carlos Soler down the line, but Lamar cuts it out. Thomas. Two of the Valencia players there just ran past me and opened up space in behind. I don't know what their midfield did there. They just... Like, That made no sense. I was in possession and they ran the other side of me. I was like, okay, thanks. Inexplicable from Valencia there, but inexplicable for their performance as well, to be fair. They were okay in the first half, but just didn't create enough. From a side that one of the top goal scorers in the league, I expected better. Certainly expected better. We've a game left against Espanyol. Oh, and the Dinamo Zagreb game as well. Transfer for Joaquin, which I shall accept. Thank you. So that will certainly see us top of the table, and by a margin too. It'll be interesting to see how close Barcelona are now, if they've been able to keep up their form. Otherwise, we might be really creating quite the gap at the top of the I can't talk today. At the top of the La Liga table. Really strong domestic season for us so far. Certainly didn't expect it to go this well this soon at Atletico Madrid. We could be on for a good haul of trophies here to add to our Community Shield and our Premier League trophy. I'd love to get a Champions League trophy with Atleti if I can, but we'll have to wait and see. No idea what the latter rounds will hold for us. But against big teams so far, Sevilla, Valencia, Barcelona, Inter Milan, we've certainly been more than good enough. We shall simulate this game against Zagreb and then the one at the end of the week against, I think it's Espanyol. And then we'll see what the situation is as we head into the month of December, leading up to the January transfer window. Griezmann gives us a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes, and as we push towards half-time, Lamar makes it 2. A third before the break? No, not to be, but maybe afterwards, towards the hour mark. And there's Lamar with another one. He couldn't finish it in the last game, but he certainly can in the simulated one. Boateng sent off. Comes off the bench by Jose Maria Jimenez, last 16 minutes, and gets a straight red card. Thanks, Jerome. That's amazing. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Come on, Sergio. You missed one game. You missed one game. And you're like, I want to play more. You're not fulfilling my role. Give me a break. Right. I'll throw him in then for this game against Espanyol. And you can have a part to play then. Diego Godin's really struggling for stamina at the minute. I'm certainly contemplating replacing him in the starting lineup with Jerome Boateng more so than not at the minute, or moving forward into the second half of the season. But we'll have to wait and see how things transpire. Sergio Aguero gives us a 1-0 lead after 12 minutes. That's why I wanted to be in the starting lineup. That's clearly a warning shot to me to not leave him out on a regular basis. Saul makes it 2, and then just coming up to the hour mark, we'll stay just 2-0 in front. But we might get a third before the end, maybe. Yes, Sergio Aguero from the penalty spot. Right. Play Sergio Aguero, Ches, because he's clearly sending me a message, isn't he? How are we going to look in the La Liga table at the end of the month? Not sure, because we're heading into the month of December with a cup game coming up next. But month... Oh, is that him wanting to leave? Godin suffered an injury. Well, that makes my decision for starting lineup against Sevilla a lot easier. Rossi, Balsaid, he's 51 rated at present. 72 to 86 for Anwar Abu Essa. Eldasari 72 to 90, but he's only 15. Kazawa 6'6", 72 to 84. Good physicals already. Their reactions are quite low. His technicals are really going to have to grow or need to be trained. Kawachi looks like he could be decent. Similarly with Dylan Mitchell, Toby Morris as well, and George Bennett actually. 80 to 94 potential for him. 81 strength already as well. That's very promising. Of course, at the end of the season, we will call up all of the youth prospects that we haven't called up to the first team by the time we get there. Oh, I want to let that narrow a little bit more. I still do. No, go on then. Why not? 52 to 70, 72 to 94. We'll give that another month. Say no there, and we'll say no there. It's only 15 years of age, so there's certainly some potential there. We have good youth scouts here at Atleti. Things are going well for us on all fronts, really. We'll give that another month. Why not? 61 to 83, 55 to 77, 68 to 92. Ooh, hello. 56 to 76, 63 to 85, 65 to 87. Right, one more, and then we will have a look at the league table and see how it looks at the end. He's gone, so he's gone. So I shall remove him. No, and presumably no. Okay, Saudi. I think I just accidentally signed him. I think Saudi Arabia isn't going to be the best of hunting grounds for us. Did I accidentally sign him? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Sorry, pal. Yeah, Saudi Arabia not been amazing for us with regards to the youth scouts, but certainly New Zealand looks promising. Let's have a look. La Liga table. Top by 7 points ahead of Barcelona. Real Madrid now up into third and closing the gap on Barca, but not on us. Still drawing too many games, both Barca and Real Madrid. You would have expected them to be similar to us. Majority wins and just a couple of draws with minimal defeats. We're still unbeaten so far in the league. But next month, I believe we face... No, we don't face Barcelona. Sorry. Real Madrid in December. It's Real Madrid in January and then again in February, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, not that busy a month at present, although once we presumably get through against Sevilla, we might have more Copa del Rey games at the end of December. So, it might be slightly busier. And I've only just noticed, actually, that game against Celta there. So, that's going to be a pain in the backside. But regardless, we still take it on the chin and do what we can. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more Career Mode RTG. Went live earlier on today. And there'll be another one on that tomorrow. And I'll see you then.